Let's look at the results. Question 1. Did you ever have sexual contact with your daughter since she was born? And your answer was?
No.
The second question, did you ever have sexual contact with Alexis? And your answer was?
No.
And the results to both of those questions was that those answers were non-deceptive. So according to this polygraph, you have never had contact with your daughter since the minute she was born. Jack, was this a close call?
No, it was a +8, Dr. Phil. In order for Dan to have passed the test, he would have needed a +2 or above. So it was substantial.
Dan, how does it feel to have this publicly acknowledged?
I don't care about the public acknowledgement. I just want my daughter to know that.
Alexis, how do you feel?
I don't even know.
I'm sorry?
I don't even know right now.
It's hard for her to know how to feel when it's been pumped in her head for 16 years. Something that
Don't
didn't
start
happen.
that, please.
It's not your fault.
Stop.
And how do you,
You hurt.
are you glad to know the results?
Getting hurt right now.
I still don't think my mom's lying to me.
You said you wanted the poly results, and you
Thank
have
you.
them. And you heard me say that I believe your mother is well-intentioned.
Yeah. I love my mom.
Nobody is asking you to do anything other than have love and loyalty for your mother. I hope this can be taken off the table, and you and your mother can take this from between you, and you can talk about this. Have you heard me say that your mother was a liar? Have you heard me say that your mother was vicious or vindictive? You've not heard me say one thing.
And I'm not mad at you, but when I hear other people with my mom.
Okay, look, what these people are interested in is that you would at least show some graciousness towards your father, who has for 15 years walked around with people thinking that he is some kind of that hurt his daughter.
Can I ask why I didn't get a lie detector? I asked for a lie detector to prove that I wasn't lying about what.
If you would like to take a polygraph,
I would.
Mr. Tremarco is here today and prepared to administer that to you today.
Let's go.
Let's look at.
That's the only part I want to pause on. Why, if you know for a fact that you didn't do nothing, didn't put nothing in nobody's head, why would you say, I feel like I'm gonna pass? You know, because once you start saying shit like, oh, I feel like, you know that you did something. People who know they don't do nothing, they're gonna say, oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass the test. They're gonna be sure I'm going to pass the test. There would be no feel in that word, in that sentence, to try to explain why you wouldn't. Because when you say, oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass it, means you just may not pass it. And if you believe you just may not pass it, remember, you said feel. If you said, I know I'm gonna pass it, cool. You said, I feel like I'm gonna pass it. Oh boy. Just those little words, for me personally, I already understand is like, yo, you're lying. I'd be as you would have said that in front of me. I'm like, no, you're lying. We not even need to take that. Nobody in their right mind is gonna say, I feel like I'm gonna pass. If you know you did nothing wrong, you're not gonna say nothing about. I feel like I'm gonna pass. Because I did nothing. But we'll keep going. Boy, oh boy. I don't even know why I'm smiling right now. This shit, like I don't ever want to be in no situation like that ever. It's like once you start doing that shit, I gladly remove myself. You got the game fucked up. And just sit there and go through all of that for what? What? You feeling that I'm not and about one, still double down and say you're not lying. At this point, the only thing I can believe is that you believe that like after that 16 years, at this point you believe it. Like you will gladly live in delusion because if you know you did something wrong, you're not willing to just let it go and be like, alright, cool. Because even after all that, like she's grown now. Ain't nothing he could really do to change her into something that could be a decent human being. She is gonna be just like you. Maybe not completely, but for the most part, she is just like you. And you're telling me you as a person can show her the goodness in yourself to say, yo, this is wrong, take it back. And then you see how crazy it is. She got a man on, got a whole dude, and he probably know. That's why he told her shut up. He's like, yo, chill, chill. She a pathological liar. He knows, he knows, he knows. That other dude, I don't know, is like the father. I don't know personally, but I feel like he was like a one night stand shit, or like maybe a 4-month, 5-month relationship. You feel me? Like he probably never knew shit. Maybe it's not so. It don't sound like it because if you knew she was lying, you would have never did no shit. But at the same time, she was young. She was young. We don't know the ages, but she technically was younger than she is now. The only person that's gonna make her feel this is her daughter, and now her daughter knows the truth, so she may give her the full truth, or she just may rely on the father's of whatever she explains to her. You feel me? Or even the therapist or whoever she. But I'm talking your ears off.